my way, my way, my way. All day, my way, my way, my way. All day, my way, my way, my way. All day, my way, my way.
What's up, loves? It's Chef You Love from Mother Loves Weight and Zay
Kitty.
Today we're going to be making apple pie crepes. I know what you're thinking.
Crepes are for breakfast, Mommy.
I know, but they're also for dessert. So let's get started. Okay, there's two parts to making these apple pie crepes. So Zayla, tell them what they need.
Spray, vanilla extract, butter, eggs, egg yolks, water, flour, sugar, salt, and butter.
Yes, butter. So let's get the mixing. Okay, we're going to do the wet to dry ratio. So we're going to put all our wet ingredients, 1 cup of milk, a half cup of water, 2 whole eggs, 1 egg yolk. Let's get all of that out there. Like that. A splash of vanilla extract. And then we're just you can use a mixer or you can use a whisk. So we just incorporate all this. Make sure it's well blended. Add your melted 2 tablespoons of butter. Like that. Keep mixing. Make sure it's well incorporated. Then add your flour, salt, and sugar, which is 1 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a pinch of salt. Then we're just going to mix this well incorporated, and then we're going to set it aside for a whole hour to sit while we make our filling, because you want this all to be incorporated. So we're just going to mix this well mixed and set it aside for an hour. Okay, this is what it looks like well mixed. Now just sit this aside for an hour. Let's start on our filling. All right, part 2. Zayla, tell them what they need.
Brown sugar, butter, vanilla extract, and water. And cut up apples.
Diced apples. And apple pie spice with a little bit of allspice in it also. So what we're going to do, first things first, this is about 3 apples diced. Place them in a bowl. Take your spice, sprinkle it over it, and just mix it all together. Make sure that season is all over those apples. And just keep mixing. Okay, now that we've mixed the spice with the apples, we're going to take this pot and we're going to add our water, and I squeeze a little lemon juice in here. Just like that. Vanilla extract. Butter. And my cup of sugar. And to thicken this up, we're going to add a half a tablespoon or a tablespoon of cornstarch. So just take it, sprinkle it in there just like that. A dash of salt. Woo. And then we're just gonna move this around and then start to whisk it. just like this. Just so that cornstarch is broken up. And then you're just going to let this simmer for a minute. As you can see, we're letting this boil a little and simmer, get thick, as you can see. So just continue to let it simmer. We've let this simmer for about 5 minutes, as you can see. Now we're going to add our apples, just like this, and let that sauce cover the apples and that spice mix in well. So just mix it, stir it so that the glaze covers all of the apples, and just let that simmer for a little bit longer, just like that. Okay, as you see, the apples have been covered. It's simmered for about 5 minutes. We're going to let this simmer for 2 more minutes, and then we're going to set it aside and let it cool. And as it cools, of course, it's going to get a little bit more thicker. And then we're going to start to make our crepes. Now that we're going to let our batter sit for about an hour. Okay, first things first, now that we've let our apples cool, apple pie mixture cool, we're going to spray this pan just like that with, or you can use butter, but I'd rather use this. Then I got a plate over here. See, we did one, a test trial, to keep putting them on there. Then you take about 2 tablespoons and you place it in the center, just like that. And you're going to move this around just like this until the whole bottom of the pan is covered, just like that. And you'll let this cook for about 2 minutes till that shiny part, as you can see, disappears. That's when you know it's time to flip it. And I got my handy dandy flat spatula to flip it with. So we're just gonna let that cook and then we'll flip it. So about like 1 or 2 minutes. All right, I really don't need my spatula because I kind of know how to do it, but see how it moves? So we're just gonna flip it just like that. Ha, I still got it. And then we're gonna put it on a plate, and we're gonna keep doing this until we get at least 8. And then we're going to start stuffing our apple pie. So Chef Zay Kitty thought it would be nice to add a little bit of cinnamon in it, and she tasted it. It tastes like French toast, she said. So we put a little cinnamon in there, as you can see in them. See them thin little crepes? Yep, that's them. So we're just gonna make a few more, and then we're gonna show you how to wrap them. Okay, we've made lots of crepes. Our apple pie mixture has cooled. So we're just going to decorate our plate. So I've got to be cool to hit it with cinnamon, just like this around the plate. Just like this. So once you remove it, it will have a pretty circle. Okay, so now we're going to fill our crepes. So first things first, take one of your crepes, lay it on a plate, bloop. Take some of your apple pie, place it in the middle, just like that. Ta-da! Like that. Fold this in just like this. Grab it like that and begin to roll just like that. Take him and place him on a plate like that, and do you about 3 or 4 of them. Okay, we're gonna do some more. We'll be back. Zayla's still rolling, but I'm gonna hit this with some powdered sugar just like this. And add some pecans, chopped pecans on top like this. And I know y'all know I love caramel. Just like that. Now, apple pie is not apple pie without a scoop of vanilla ice cream. So, we're going to add that. Okay, like I said, everything is good when it has ice cream on top. Just like that. So, tell them what to do, Zayla.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what was your favorite part.
There you have it, apple pie crepe.